I pre-ordered Project Motor Racing a couple of weeks ago because I was really excited about this game. And now that I've had an opportunity to sit down and actually try it, I have to say it sucks. I've driven some pretty bad cars, especially on Assetto Corsa, and there is nothing on Assetto Corsa that I've ever driven that is as bad as any of the modern cars on Project Motor Racing. So I'm making this quick video because I want to show people just how bad this game actually is. But I want to be clear that the physics is a big part of the reason that I have already gotten a refund despite pre-ordering. But just as a game, it doesn't work. I downloaded this on my Xbox, and changing the settings doesn't do anything. I changed my HUD, nothing happened. Changed the settings in the car, nothing happened. I set a 1 hour practice session with no AI. Only once did it actually do an hour-long practice session. And in every single one of those sessions, despite setting no AI, there was always 15 AI in there. A huge frustration was I couldn't get the car to stay locked in the view. So anytime I'd go on any banking, the whole car would turn on the screen, and there's nothing I could do about it. And it's the single most distracting thing I've ever had to do while driving something that claims to be a sim. So as a game, it just doesn't work. The game itself isn't worth any money. But on to the main issue. I started sim racing at a sim lounge where we had access to iRacing and Assetto Corsa using RSS mods. I also have an Xbox at home where I've been racing on ACC, but I'm going to focus on iRacing and the RSS mods in this because I just want you to watch. Just watch the difference for yourself. I'm going to show you two videos that I recorded about a year ago, both at Daytona. So this is the 8th lap I ever did on iRacing's Daytona in the Mustang. So now that that's done, watch the 8th lap I ever did on Project Motor Racing. Same track, same car. So there is promise in there, but if we're being honest, that's not good. This lap in Project Motor Racing is a year later. I've been doing sim racing for a whole extra year, and that's the best that I could do on this sim. But it gets so much worse, because now I'm going to show you a lap at Daytona using a RSS hypercar mod. RSS makes basically the best simulated cars on the market. Max Verstappen has said it, Fernando Alonso said it. They make really, really good stuff. Now, I'm not going to say I'm quick. This is the third lap I ever did at Daytona in an RSS hypercar. Now, this is how bad this game really is. This is the fastest lap I was able to do in a full hour of trying to drive this car. And I want to point out that it was so bad that I actually turned the wheel back on, visually turned the wheel back on, so that I could show what I was experiencing. Now look, I've been a defender of this game leading up to release. I still think that there is a crazy amount of potential in it, especially for console players. But as it is now, it's just not worth paying for. This is not a game you should be putting your money up for. If they improve it significantly, I'm open to buying it again because there is fun driving to be had, especially in the slower cars, which are a lot better at the moment. But as it is, don't waste your money.